Welcome to Freeheart Homestead. Right now, summer is in full swing and the land is giving the abundance we worked hard for earlier in the year. This week, I have autumn on my brain while still managing all we have coming in from the summer garden. Come along with me as I show you some things we accomplished through the week. I have a fall garden to plan, seeds to start for it, and I want to show you our fence setup for our cows and sheep. If you're new here, so am I. My name is Brittany. My husband Trey and I are raising our 5 kids on our new 3-generational homestead. Our hope with this new channel is to share the beauty of this lifestyle and to show the ways we are preserving old-fashioned skills and regenerating the land we are stewarding. When I'm planning for the garden season, I have learned to think about what my family will actually eat. That might sound so silly and simple, but a lot of new gardeners, including myself, are overwhelmed by all of the beautiful catalogs and seed packets and want to plant all the things. That was me even just last year when I watched a 30-minute tomato review and then planted 14 varieties of tomatoes. I don't even like eating fresh tomatoes. Tomato products, yes, but you won't catch me eating a tomato straight off the plant, no matter how dark purple, tiny, or shiny it is. So when I spent 8 weeks caring for seedlings, even longer caring for it through the summer, it needs to be something my family actually likes to eat. It only took me 8 years to learn this lesson well. All right, I'm about to start my fall seeds. I just thought I'd show you exactly what I'm planting. I think I might be a little bit behind for my cabbage and my broccoli, but if I don't plant it at all, I for sure won't get any. If I plant it, I might get some. I'm going to be planting in my Bootstrap Farmer reusable cups. I usually plant in these, either that or solo cups. Sometimes in the summertime when my peppers or tomatoes get too big, I'll plant those into solo cups to give them more room. But I really love these. I've had them for years, and I can just reuse them. I don't have to worry about buying the reusable ones at the store. So my plan here is to plant my own seeds, but also support a local greenhouse and buy some of their cold crops. Worst case, I have 57 broccoli plants, but is it even gardening if you don't go a little bit overboard? After I get these planted, I'm gonna bring these seed trays into the house, and once they sprout, I'll put up a grow light. But if it's cool enough outside, I'll probably just let them grow outside with a net over them. In any given season, our family loves to be able to walk out to the garden and grab a snack. We also try to grow staple crops that we use for simple, cozy seasonal meals. Peas, carrots, radishes, collard greens, cabbage, and lettuce will cover the bases, along with the potatoes, tomatoes, and peppers we are currently preserving in the summer garden. I will plan space for this year's garlic crop and plant another few rows of cucumbers, beans, and sunflowers for a late season harvest. Putting up fences for new paddocks to move our cows and sheep onto is a family affair on our homestead. I didn't get much footage of moving the cows this week, but I thought I could show you our fence setup. We currently rotationally graze 3 Dexter cattle, 2 heifers, and a bull, and 2 St. Croix ewes on about 4 acres of pasture. We also move our animals into the woods on occasion in an effort to clear some brushy areas on our property. When we first thought of how we wanted to fence our property, we had elaborate ideas in our mind of beautiful matching fence posts and electric wire all the way around. But as time went on, we realized that our budget wasn't going to allow for that. Instead, we have done little by little, and over time, our ideas have changed. We decided to put up 2 central paddocks close to our house using some big telephone poles left here by previous owners. Then we put up electric wire and a simple fence charger from Tractor Supply. Once we had those 2 paddocks done, we decided to try out movable electric poly braid. Our idea was to have a more solid fence set up to help us manage our breeding program and to have a place for our animals to be in that is close to the house during the winter months when we were feeding hay. We use this fence to electrify our poly braid that we rotationally graze outside of these permanent paddocks, including in the woodline. Our vision for the future of this farm is to increase our stocking density so that we can raise enough beef and lamb to supply our family's needs and to be able to sell some too. Beyond the food supply, we are enjoying watching our kids learn how to care for animals and learning responsibility. Standing in the same spot 2 years ago, you would have seen a 20-acre field of tobacco being row cropped, giant chemical sprayers and harvesters. Today, after a whole year of resting the land and a few months of rotationally grazing, we can see the evidence of healing. We haven't planted a single seed, but look at how resilient nature is. We have grass and clover everywhere. As summer begins to wind down and preservation season continues, we will have a lot more to share. Thank you so much for stopping by our homestead, and I hope to see you again next week.